Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Stellaris with the Heinlein pack. Heinlein. I don't know. I cannot not say Heinlein for some reason. It's just like sort of stuck in my head. Anyway, it's been a couple days since I played this game last. I've had some serious issues with a cold. I'm still a little bit sick, but we're gonna continue playing anyway because I've just had a craving to play some Stellaris, and we can do it. So I did manage to get my mods updated, thankfully, since the patch is actually live now fully. And the mod's been patched, so I've only got 2 on. I've got like one that gives more colors, I think is something for like making fleets somewhere, I don't remember. And then the 1080p, the better UI, right? So all of our windows are like max size when they can be, and that's the only thing that I'm running right now. So it's just UI stuff. But I was looking around a little bit here at our planet, right? One of the things that I think is missing. And I'm not, don't worry, I'm not going to start like complaining about all the UI stuff. That's not my plan here. I just wanted to mention, like, since I've played a bunch of Civilization 5 and Civilization 6 in the last couple weeks, there's certain things that I've kind of grown accustomed to having and would be nice to have in this game too, right? Most notably, the UI mod called Enhanced User Interface in Civilization 5 gives you information like how many turns until a new population unit's going to be born, and it'll say like, you know, you're gonna have a new population in 7 turns, and in 7 turns you will be at this much food or whatever. If you want to get it down to 6 turns, then you need this much more food over those 6 turns to do it. And so you can like very quickly kind of approximate like, okay, should I move this guy from this tile to this tile? And so what I'm looking at here is like there's nothing like that, right? So, for example, we can see here by hovering over this, which by the way, having to find the pop that's kind of shadowy is sort of annoying. It should just show your population growth somewhere else, not just right there. That's so weak. Anyway, so I've done some math, right? You take 52.1 minus the 47.2 that we currently have. It's 4.9 food needed, right? So a lot of people in the comments have been saying like, no, you really should focus on food because the sooner you get more people, you're gonna get more production in the long run. And I still don't really know, you know, in Civ 5 I would definitely agree with that logic, but that's because in Civ 5 or Civ 6 you get like culture and science from your pops, but in this you really get nothing. You know, you don't get anything extra by having like one more dude. I suppose maybe late game I guess they can migrate and stuff, which is kind of good, but you don't drive taxes from them, you don't drive culture, you don't drive science, you don't get anything extra for just having pop. Unless I'm completely out of tune with the game, and I guess that could be possible. But either way, 4.9 food is going to take 5 months, and this also brings up another question that I'm not sure of. What happens to excess food in Stellaris these days? Does it roll over into the next growth, or does it just get consumed? So either way, we know for sure it's going to take us 5 months. There's no reason to take this guy here and earn an extra little tiny bit of food, because this will take us our growth rate from 1 up to 1.1, which is still not going to be enough to take us down from 5 turns to 4 turns. That's kind of my whole point in this little aside, is that it's not enough. So why pay the 5 credits it's going to take, or not? For now, I'm just going to say, let's not do it, and let's try to pay close attention to whether or not we actually get overlapped food. So we'll wait until we get very close, and then we'll pay close attention to it. I still feel like our starting system is really bad, but let's go ahead and play for a bit. One whole little mineral system, great. Super good, right?
System survey complete.
Alright, how you doing, Mr. Perek Cap? You careful anomalies guy? Alright, this is our other science ship. There was a hostile fleet over there. These are all out of our range. We've surveyed everything there. I guess we'll go survey this system now. We could have him duplicate the actions in Woo, but I'm still constantly trying to left-click drag, which is a mistake, but okay, so this was the colonizer planet. We did upgrade this, which unfortunately, if we do colonize that at some point, I'm going to regret it. Looks like we're working probably this energy tile or one of these other 2 energy tiles is what we're getting out of that. And you are busy right now working, right? Good. I do not like middle mouse clicking. I would like to be able to rebind it. It feels too janky, because like, I don't know. For some reason the middle mouse is like, it's a little bit trickier for me to press reliably. You know, I usually use the middle mouse wheel for like scrolling and stuff, which is perfectly effective. Also, it's been really difficult for me to adjust to this change where both I thought I was going crazy at first, right? Because I could have sworn that hyperlane travel allowed you to travel from within the gravity well, right? And I was not crazy. That is how it used to work, but they got nerfed in the Heinlein patch, and now both wormholes and the hyperlane travel both require you to exit the gravity well. So it was a significant nerf to hyperlane travel. And I guess the idea is they're trying to bring, I don't even remember what the other one's called, the not good one, on par with the other two. The one that lets you just go in any direction you want. I think you still have to, like, choose a target, though. I don't think you could just say, like, go over here. I don't remember, though.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we got some more credits, that's good. Anytime you see me do this, it's me messing up. What can we do over here? Well, first off, I don't think we can do anything. This isn't within range of our systems. So, again, our construction ship has absolutely nothing to do. Great. That's awesome. That's so good. It's gonna take us a fair bit of time here to get our colony ship operational, so I guess the construction ship can just go home then. Try to save ourselves some credits here. Borders are closed. This guy has allowed us to move about freely for far too long. Yes, very well. Alright, before I forget, excuse me, stop paying attention. Alright, good. So we're at 50.4. Now 51.4. So in theory, if the food is going to roll over, then we should be at 52.4, which is going to give us an extra 0.3 on another tile. That is the question to ask. There's no way of telling the pops to work in a specific location when they do form, is there? Well, I mean, you can drag them, I guess. But there's no way of saying where I want the next one to start by default. No, like, you know, mineral preference or research preference, energy preference.
System survey complete.
Alright, I think we are about to hit it right now. See what happens. Okay, so he is formed, and we have 0.2 progress. Interesting. How did it end up being 0.2? I guess maybe some multiplicative rounding or something. So yes, okay, so food does carry over. That is worth knowing. That does mean then that the the 0.1 may have well been worth paying for. Alright, we'll just pay close attention to him, whenever possible. Alright, system survey is complete. However, the science ship still has more to do. Found some more energy credits here. Okay.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
We're lacking some credits for another colony ship, but we'll probably want to do that right away. Iraq Cap has found life signs coming from somewhere beneath the barren and lifeless surface of this moon. What manner of organism could possibly live there? A base failure risk of 30%. It's only anomaly level 1. He's only level 1. Parak Cap, excuse me. How close are you to leveling up? He's at 198 out of 200. I think we should probably let him do one more survey before we do that. Alright. We've got another thing here. Okay. I see that after months and months, I hate I hate to be so negative. I just hate it. I hate that I can't stop my mind from working this way. But anytime I say something that pisses people off, just remember I'm like totally loaded up on drugs and like medication right now for this cold. So it's just the cough medicine talking, and the fact that my mind can't not work this way. So I'm just gonna say it. I just have to. It's been what? How many months since Stellaris came out? Why in the goddamn hell does it still not have any organizational system whatsoever to your civilian ships? Why can't we just have the goddamn science ships be next to each other? Why does it put them in the order you build them? I hate that. I want the science ships to be paired together. I want the construction ships to be paired together. I want the... Alright, there's my little rant. I can't not do it. I don't get it. How does this not bother anyone but me? Does Paradox not play this game? Is there no one at Paradox that gets annoyed by this like me? There has to be, right? I can't be that guy, the only guy. The survey has revealed that certain regions of the planet are home to a primitive alien proto-civilization. Alright, cool. It's not very good. It's only one society. Alright, come on, Mr. Construction. Mr. Colony Ship.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Base risk of 10%. Go ahead and research it. You should get a notification here that he's leveled up soon, right? Looks like this guy just gained level 3. That's good. Okay. Commanding. How are you still not level the next? Why can't I click on you to go to you? I want to see where you are. Okay. There's an enemy, the Delta Menace, scanning ships, scanning locations as well. You should be getting experience from every scan, correct? Yeah, there we go. Good say. About darn time. Ooh, that's a good one. Too bad we can't colonize that. Double tundra. That is just well beyond our means right now. Okay. Alright, so this anomaly over here, 15%. Now that he's level 2, that's the level 3. I'll admit, I'm falling apart a little bit here, trying to figure out who is where. Yes, you're up here, you've just scanned something. I want you to come back down here now. But don't go for that guy, no. I want the guy who is here. The ship will resume its previous actions when done. Kind of like you to finish your current task before sending you off. Sounds good. I think the game's come a long way. I feel like I've like just scolded my child or something, and now I need to try to tell them that everything's gonna be alright. Like... Okay, it's uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical, it must surely be fictional. Surely. What a bit of engineering. Okay, so, as far as our policies go, where in the heck are those? Oh, jeez. They're in here somewhere. It's one of these key bindings. There we go. F8, apparently.
Research complete.
Alright, so the free thought, I mean, as long as we only have one planet, I think I'll continue to spend those points. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. 5% more global research seems pretty darn good. Next up, we've got planetary fortifications. We could go for colony development speed plus 50% colony ship build cost. This seems awesome. Yes, and definitely please. And yes, the spark of genius fella. Continue working on it. This is physics. Excuse me, I think we gotta go for physics. Anything that's related to colonization, I think we've got to rush it. So that will make a significant difference now. 57% increase. We're looking at
Construction complete.
still a pretty darn long time, the 62 months. It's a pretty darn expensive research is part of the issue. What's up with our budget right now? Monthly gain, -4. Ship maintenance. Oh, you know what it must be? I think we just finished our colony ship. There we go. The colony ship, the ISS Irsk Totalan. Alright. So where shall we colonize first? I think... I could be wrong. I could be wrong. that there is a new interface that lets you see like possible colonies, which wasn't in when I played the game last. I'm not sure if it was in the Heinlein patch or in the 1.2 that it got added, because I basically skipped all of 1.2, but... And apparently this is a lizard. It's not a lizard, sorry, it's a... It's not what I think it is. It looks to me like a lizard or an iguana or something, but I guess that's not correct. It's supposed to be a platypus, but come on. Let's zoom way in. Let's find one of these. How close can we get to one of these things? That's not very close. That top thing there just looks like a head with like a dinosaur thing to it to me. It looks like a dinosaur skeleton. I don't see how that's a platypus. But I guess that's the whole idea, is that it's a platypus because Paradox Interactive, the word paradox, apparently a platypus was at one point considered to be a paradox. Because, you know, it's a duck-billed platypus or whatever. Anyway, this thing's really expensive, is why we're losing so much money. 8 energy credits per month. Pretty expensive. So, let's see if we can find it. Possible colonies. It's not there. The expansion planner. That's gotta be it. So these are the 2 potential planets that we know of. We can see the modifiers. Minerals plus 10%, societal output plus 20%. The size of the planet, I think, is pretty darn important. Habitability affects happiness. Size 23 is clearly superior. And there is clearly a... Oh, that's useful. I like that a lot. There's a difference in the cost based on something. I'm not sure. There's no tooltip here to tell you what's determining the cost. Sort by size. Only show planets we can currently colonize doesn't really help. I want to know arid world. Can I filter by type? Minimum habitability. That might help out. Habitability is unknown. So I can't filter out the ones that are... Like what I'm wanting to do right now that I'm not able to do is I want to sort by size and arid. I only want to see the arid ones. Because those are the ones that I know that I can for sure colonize. And I want to go survey those specific ones. Well, either way, the 70% size 23 seems the most appealing to me despite the habitability and happiness penalties. Okay. Look at server style to designate the initial colony site. Definitely want to have as many adjacencies as possible. And I forget, actually, what the colony output... I think the colony output provides food, does it not? Planetary administration produces food and minerals. So, a food or mineral tile would be superior. Toward the center for as many adjacency bonuses as possible. Oh, well, this looks different. You can actually do it from here. So when I clicked on this, it was different. It took me to this. I kind of don't like doing it that way. I kind of prefer this clicking here, doing it right from here. I think I'm going to be boring and just go right in the very center. Seems like a pretty good location. There's some blockers we'll have to clear, but... Moving to the next system. Off with you. Let's go. Climb that ladder to heaven. Let's do it. It's a good thing we have a little bit of a stockpile on energy credits. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Subra II A. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there's evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Intriguing. That's cool. Can we go to the location? I would like to find that. It's got to be near one of the survey ships, right? Yeah. Super the second A. Need to expand our range. I suppose we could be trying to use the constructor ship to make an influence outpost, but it seems kind of, I don't know, kind of crazy to be doing that already. Frontier Outpost is a space station used to claim uninhabited star systems, beyond your borders. Monthly maintenance cost of 3 energy credits and 1 influence. Just out of curiosity, if we were to do it, thinking we're probably not going to yet. Am I not doing it right? The star has not been surveyed. And it costs the minerals as well. Yes. I mean, I expected it to be very expensive. Lacking 76. Looks like it's 150 some minerals. Or is it variable now? Does it depend on how far away you are? Saying 76 everywhere. And of course we wouldn't want to do it here in the first place. Like how every time I click off, it's just like deselecting my guy. Okay, well, yeah, no, he's just gonna sit around doing nothing, because there's nothing for him to upgrade. Which is a shame, because we have so many things going for us that would make things better, but, the Husko Star Commonwealth, they appear to have successfully translated our language. We've gained, 20 influence. Another weird-looking one. Greetings, Chancellor Utnik is our elected representative, but in truth, all citizens have a voice in our government. How should we respond? Alien scum. We do not care about your frivolous morality. Alright, so we know of 2 people now. We can actually kind of start to see how people feel about us. Xenophobic bigots. They're unhappy with me. Bright materialists. And you're very upset because, again, you think I'm a materialistic fool. Yes, well, we like bubbles, okay? What's your problem? Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode, though. Thank you, as always, for watching. Hope you're enjoying the campaign. I'll see you soon.